Did you know that LinkedIn changed their policy from being, 100 connections a day that you can make to 100 a week? That's crazy, right? Well, I'm going to talk to you about this policy change in this video today. This is Emmanuel with This Top Nerd Marketing. I hope you like this video, you comment on this video, you subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, put that bell notification. But let's get into it. Cue the intro.
Let's go, Emmanuel.
Yeah. EMMANUEL VELASCO. I'm the digital marketing creator, the content elevator. Content so good that you have some haters. You need me to elevate you. Desktop nerd marketing, it's your savior. What a wonderful world will make you. Woo! Here we go, fam.
Okay, so we're talking about LinkedIn's policy change today. Now, it's crazy, right? Going from basically 1,000 a week to 100 a week. How devastating would that be for your business? When it came to this policy change, it took me weeks to figure out how to get up to 300 messages out a day on LinkedIn. Now, it's a lot to do, right? But believe me, you could do it. I'm gonna show you 3 ways on how you could, make more connections, right? So let's start with number 1. So number 1 is the most simplest, and hopefully all you know this, but you need to max out your connections. So you need to max out your connections. The 100 that you get should be the first 100 that you spend, because if you're not using them, then it's gonna be a waste, because that's the max you could do, and you basically gotta stick to that. You're limited, right? So everybody should know that, 100 connections, no brainer. Now let's move on to the next one. So number 2 is use emails. Now, in a previous video, we talked about Sales Navigator and how you could use that to your advantage to find potential leads and collect data, and you could collect their emails as well. So by having that list, collecting data, collecting the emails, you could actually use that to input it. And now the problem is that when you do set a connection with the email, you can't personalize it, so it's very generic. It is what it is, You just gotta accept it, right? Until, maybe hopefully pray to the LinkedIn gods that they change it, right? But for now, it's just a generic message, which is okay, right? So the first one we could personalize, right? Maxing out our regular connection, make it 100 personalized. But then these next ones, it's gonna be generic. Now, there's no limit that I know on that one. But again, be cautious, because you don't want restrictions. They will restrict your account, and then you gotta be very extra cautious with it. Ask me how I know. But so I'm gonna give you a little tip. So LinkedIn doesn't allow you to view more than 500 profiles. This is a big one, because if you do view more than 500 profiles, then what's going to happen is they're going to restrict your account for 24 hours, and they're going to be like, ugh, are you a robot? If you're human, you're doing too much, like you're spammy. So ask me how I know. So you want to be cautious, be careful, take your time, and don't touch this number. This is per day, right? 500 profiles per day. So be careful. As of this recording, that's how it works. So be cautious, be careful on that, and let's hopefully not, pass that. But now on to number 3 way is you use groups. Okay, so when it comes to the groups, you want to be careful, but you kind of don't have to at the same time. So the caution part is you don't want to apply to more than 20 groups. So you want to be cautious, because the limitation is 20 groups a week, not a day, a week. So you want to be careful with that. But now there's no limitation that I know of when it comes to, you know, of course, 500 profiles, right? That's a part of everything. But now there's no limitation on how many connections you could send through groups. So be wary, you know, you again, 500 profiles is the max, and it'll creep on you really quick if, you know, you're doing a lot of outreach on LinkedIn, right? So those are pretty much the 3 ways that I have for you. There's a couple more ways, but those are the big 3 ways where you could get, you know, 300 connections, up to 300 connections. I mean, emails, like, as however many emails you have, you could go ahead and funnel them through. But again, you know, you don't want to do too much at one time, because then they will flag you and ask me how I know. It's funny, LinkedIn's funny. But so be cautious, be careful, but these are 3 different ways that you can maximize your LinkedIn outreach due to their policy change that they have in place, where they restrict you from how many connections you have. So, you know, take your time, be safe, be careful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that bell notification if you're new. And this has been Emmanuel with Desktop Nerd Marketing. I'm not going to dab. I was going to dab, but I'm not going to dab. Peace. What's going on, guys? Just remember, every Tuesday right here, the Calendly link, so you could book it. But every Tuesday we have a Zoom call meeting where you can ask me questions about branding, marketing, or whatever you have, whatever questions you want to ask me. I'm here for you every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Remember, don't forget. See you there.